gear motor, and it wasn't big enough to fit the cap on, so I didn't. Got a 1/4-inch drill chuck, and it's got two optic interrupters with a cup that breaks the beams, and that's so I can tell direction. So there's microcontroller. That's a Mega 8, and power supplies. There's a display and button module and a foot pedal. So this is for forward, that's for reverse, variable speed. Now I usually keep it off because it whines, and it's the way I did the PWM. Anyways, let's not talk about that. So we have 2 of the buttons are used, and this one here is for manual on and off. So when it's in auto, which is the light on, you can set the number of turns. So let's say I wanted 20. Let's say I wanted 42 turns, right? And these numbers cycle. So if you screw up, it just goes around like that, and button per digit. So this is an automatic. This resets count. I won't do that now because I carefully typed in 42. So if I activate foot pedal back enough so people can see, and if I activate foot pedal, it'll run, and it'll count down the number of turns that I've set. So I can put guards on. Now if something screws up, which happens lots, then you can hit reverse, right? And it will adjust the count accordingly. So this is reverse. There's my 42 turns. I've taken them all off, presumably. So let's say I floor it here, and see its speed variable. That's all good. 28, 25. Okay, spot. So what it'll do is I get down to the last few turns, and it stops automatically on the number of turns I wanted. Now, it doesn't have to be automatic. If I put it in a manual mode, I can still run it, and I can run it forwards, backwards, or whatever. If I'm in manual mode, because it's counting down, it'll keep counting. So I can use this to put as many turns as I want on. And it'll effectively count them for me later. Here's a demonstration of reset, and that's my coil turner. If it stops in auto, I can still reverse, and it behaves nice. I plan to mount all this circuitry one day. I'm supposed to improve it. It always leaves the door open. I'm supposed to improve this thing every time I use it, and I've been bad lately. So this, by the way, is for source spools. So if I got a lot of times I'm using little spools like this, and this is out of a relay I'm using for some supply wire. I can let them all bundle off, because a lot of times I do multi-filament and whatever. So that's what this is for. Yep, that's it. That's coil lathe.